Welcome back, YouTube. My subscribers. I love y'all. Appreciate it. I see y'all pumping it up for me. Let's keep it going. And y'all know what to do. I shouldn't have to get off into that. Should I have to get off into that? Like, subscribe, share, comment, and take your shoes off. Come in, take your jacket off. I gotta put this back on no more. And let me give y'all a few things about my podcast. Let me tell you something. I am spontaneous. I haven't got anyone to sit down yet, but I got a couple people that wants to sit down. I do things my way. I always have done that. I don't like to follow suit with everybody else. On here scuffling and scrambling, trying to get it. I like to just be spontaneous. Like sometimes y'all might be outside of the house and I take y'all with me on little journeys and stuff. We ain't got to that part yet. So I just want to tell y'all how I rightly do this thing. I like to have fun with it, but it be facts and truth to it. And I like to, when y'all see the word moon cricket, that's another term instead of me saying N-I-G-G-A. I use the word moon cricket, and I'm also a trendsetter. And what I don't like, and I'm going to speak on Cartoon 5 Trey Avalon game, which I got him on the positive note. I see him up there pushing P's and speaking positive. But my thing is, I like to look at the core things. Like, he get on there with all this Crip stuff, promoting this at 60-something years old. That's not right for the youngsters and the youth. So now you get on there with a knife talking about, y'all want to go to prison? This is what y'all want. I know I get you on there talking right. You have to look at stuff. What are you doing at 60 years old with youngsters seeing that they feel like they can bang? Most of these guys get on here with these prison stories. I like prison stories as well. I got millions of them. And I have funny stories. And I'm a real energetic person. I go off energy. And I like to laugh. Laughter is good. It always been good to me. I got my way through prison with that as well. A guy told me one day, he said, man, why you always smiling? I said, it ain't nothing for me to frown about. What is it to me to frown about? I put myself here. So I'm not going to sit here and tear my face up and be mugging. No. Even when I'm at my worst, I'm going to smile. Because that's just life. I'm not going to get on here and talk about prison and glorify it like I'm in the military out of Marine Corps talking about I did tours to this prison. I had tours at this prison. You know how they tell you in the Marines, I had 6 tours across seas. I went to this prison, I went to this prison, I went to this prison. Then I call them tours. Like in the military, you're up here glorifying something. And that's just one of the little topics. And Charleston White, I know y'all see me on him because the things that he talk about, if you're smart or whatever, it's already knowledgeable. You already know this. You're not saying nothing that we don't know. You repeating the same thing over and over again. If y'all listen to him, he repeating the same thing over and over again. You said you're a comedian, but I don't find you too funny. But, yes. And I'm going to get back to him, like I told y'all yesterday. I'm going to get back to him. I got some more eyeball roasting jokes. Trust me, I got a whole lot for him. Did y'all see him, before we get off in the story, did y'all see him in that boxing uniform when he was finna box? That man looked like an Ethiopian praying mantis. A praying mantis. He was, man, and then you see how this guy come? He come with mace, pit bulls, railroad spikes, rocks, tasers, all in the self-defense line. You see that? But I'm not studying none of the bull. You're not soaking wet, you don't even weigh 55 pounds. And then if you take that eyeball out, you probably weigh 32 pounds. Your size pants is medium small. Your shirt is an extra medium. Pants is an extra medium. You're not no big dude at all, so I don't even know why people even, your mouth ain't that threatening. But the number one killer in America is that pink flappy thing in your mouth, the tongue. Yeah. People think it's guns, it's that tongue, is what you say too. Guns part of it, but it's the tongue. But where was I going this morning with y'all? Where was I going with y'all this morning? What was it I was going to talk to y'all about? What was it I was going to talk to y'all about? Oh. I was going to talk to y'all about prison, Kilby Correctional Facility, which we all know that's an intake. And the day I came in there, and you get sent to these isolated dorms until you get let out of population, I had the weirdest encounter. One of the guys was sleeping next to me. It was an old, white, scary-looking prison guard. She came and stood over me while I was asleep and looked at me, was watching me while I was asleep. I didn't know this until the next day to one of my partners, like, man, don't you know last night you was asleep? And that old, scary-looking prison woman, she came and stood over you and just watched you sleep. Yeah. And that was kind of spooky to me. Because going through Kilby, they'll bash you, beat you. They got sticks that hang from their waist to the ground. And I done had my share of encounters. Like one day we was going to medical, and this black ugly woman, I hate to say it, this black ugly moon cricket. What it was, I went across in the hallway, I had squatted down. And before I knew it, this woman was coming at me. She was coming at me swinging, and I was getting out the way, dipping back. And it all because I had kneeled down, like taking a knee, because we've been standing up, and I just had kneeled down. And then when I went into the dentist, I was talking to the dentist lady, and I was telling her, she's like, baby, just stay clear of that woman. That woman is crazy. This is the type of mistreatment that you're getting now. And instead of rehabilitation and trying to rehabilitate you, them folks will beat you, talk crazy to you. Because I never I take that back. When I went to the HIT program for 90 days boot camp, they got a thing they call shock treatment. They get in your face and holler and do all that stuff. But at Kilby, it was like a total different ball game. This is an adult system. And the weird things that you encounter in there. That's what's crazy. And like I say, I would advise all the youngsters while y'all spinning and tiptoeing, man, chill out. chill out, because I know it's gonna happen and you're gonna do what you do anyway. My 10 is up, but I'm gonna give y'all a couple more. I know you're gonna do what you do anyway, and if you're watching the video, you know, just be mindful that there's no place like home. There's no place like home with your loved ones. And I know this for a fact, because I've been there. Through juvenile, see, the stories I got for you, it falls all the way back there. But until then, y'all keep your head on the swivel, man. Y'all stay prayed up, blessed up. Peace, I'm out.